Are you looking for the best 4K TV? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best 4K TV on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, best for most TV. These days, you don't need to spend a fortune to get a fantastic TV. This mid-tier model from TCL, 7/10ths, Wired recommends, features quantum dot technology and support for every major high dynamic range, HDR, format for gorgeous colors. I also like that game mode can use software trickery to upscale 1080p to 120 frames per second, as fast as a modern Xbox or PlayStation can handle. One small downside to this model, as compared to the older TCL 6 series, 9/10ths, Wired recommends, is the fact that this comes with Google TV instead of Roku. I like that you can easily cast any content you want to this screen, but I don't like that the interface, though it has every app you could want, can be a bit sluggish at times. Apart from the better black levels and overall color, I also like that you can now choose between leaving the legs of the TV on the far outside or further inside the TV. That makes it easier to fit on furniture if you're not going to wall mount it, which is very important to me. Number 2, best entry-level TV. It's no secret that I'm a fan of Roku's smart TV interface. That's a big reason the TCL brand TVs topped our list for so long in the midst of worthy adversaries. Now Roku has stepped out and is making its own TVs in-house to sell via Best Buy. I spent a month or so testing the Plus series and came away pretty darn impressed with its picture. Sure, you don't get a high refresh rate for gaming. This panel is limited to 60 frames per second, which is still fine for most consoles. But you do get excellent color via the quantum dot enabled GLET panel. Full array local dimming means solid black levels, and this model is even supported by HomeKit, Amazon Alexa, and Google Assistant, making it a great cheap TV for everyone. This TV does have wide legs, so the larger you go, the more you might want to consider wall mounting or buying an aftermarket pedestal mount. Number 3, for high-end features TV. Hisense makes some of the best bang for your buck TVs, and the U8K, 8/10ths, Wired recommends, may be the company's best value yet. You get a mini LED display that gets super bright and has near perfect black levels, plus an easy-to-use Google interface. It has a 120Hz refresh rate, which means it works excellently with the latest gaming consoles, and even PC games. This model comes with decent built-in speakers, though we still always recommend a soundbar for those with a TV stand. It's worth noting that this one has really long feet, which means you may want to wall mount it or buy an aftermarket pedestal mount. Number 4, another great mid-tier TV. Don't sleep on Vizio's offerings. The M-Series Quantum X, 8/10ths, Wired recommends, has better legs than the Hisense above. They're closer together, and I'm genuinely a fan of the Vizio SmartCast interface. The downside, it's not as bright as some of its competitors. Still, quantum dots and Vizio's excellent local dimming make for one of the prettiest TVs in dark rooms. Also, it's under $1,000. I also liked gaming on this model, which has a 120Hz refresh rate in 4K, matching the maximum output for the latest consoles from Microsoft and Sony. Number 5, best for gamers. If you want to build an OLED TV, in which each pixel acts as its own backlight, you have to buy your raw OLED panel from the only company that makes them, LG. This, you'd imagine, puts the Korean behemoth at something of an advantage. Whether you're passively viewing or actively gaming, the LG C3, 9/10ths, Wired recommends, is an object lesson in realism, detail retrieval, motion handling, and all the other stuff that goes into truly satisfying image quality. The pictures it delivers are vivid but never overblown, high contrast, absolutely loaded with detail, especially where tone and texture are concerned, and utterly stable. no matter how complicated the content might be. When gaming, its response times are lightning fast, 9.2 milliseconds, and it supports every current-gen console feature across all 4 of its HDMI sockets. Quick media switching, to ensure there's no black screen or delay when switching frame rate or resolution, sweetens an already sweet deal. Add in an excellent, fully loaded WebOS Smart TV interface, a slim and elegant design, and the ability to pair the onboard speakers with compatible LG soundbars to bolster its rather wheezy sound, and you've got close to the complete package.